In Luke 15, we find the stories of a lost coin, a lost sheep, and the lost son, also known as the prodigal son. When telling these stories, Jesus made the point that there is great joy in heaven when one lost person is found. God loves people, and He wants us to do all we can to help bring others into His family. As Christians, this is one of our greatest challenges. Right now, Hollywood is the world's greatest storyteller. What people see on TV, in theaters, and on their phones directs their thinking and moves their emotions. What kind of world has this created? Stories are powerful. They change people's minds and even influence their view of what is right and wrong. Young people today spend hours every day watching stories on their computers and phones. But what are they learning? Christians have great stories to tell and the most important message to share, but few Christians know how to use the greatest tool available for telling those stories. That means our message is not getting out there, and Hollywood remains the mover of hearts and molder of minds. We seek to change that. We want to start a media school that will train Christians how to make movies with interesting stories that have a biblical perspective. We also want to work with churches to help them use the media to tell their stories more effectively. We imagine a future when thousands of churches and Christian production companies are producing hundreds of films a year that will be seen all over the world on TV, in theater, and online. This will bring many to Jesus and could even change the world. We have only taken a few steps of what will no doubt be a long and difficult journey, but God has already helped us achieve some wonderful things. Here are a few of them. Number 1. This summer we assembled a small team, including filmmakers, editors, board members, and advisors. We ran a media camp, recorded some interviews, and prepared some short scripts. Number 2. To help us run this camp, a church in Georgia provided resources so that we could buy our first set of basic film equipment. Number 3. God also provided a teacher for the summer, who is also highly committed to help us start the school. This was a great answer to prayer. Number 4. We have opened doors to the many homeschoolers in the Fraser Valley and have begun to build relationships with some leaders in the homeschool movement. Number 5. We have been offered many locations for filming, including some fascinating houses, 40 acres of beautiful land, an abandoned baseball field, a chalet, and even a yacht. Number 6. As I said, this summer we ran a 2-week media camp. The young people who attended made some short videos, learned to use camera, sound, lights, and do editing. They also worked with a stunt performer and visited potential film locations. But most of all, they learned what it means to have a Christian perspective on life and how to tell a story with a Christian focus. Number 7. We have also been asked by a local Christian high school to teach their students applied skills of filmmaking. Number 8. During the summer camp, we used a building owned by the Colleen Findlay Foundation. The managers of the foundation love our vision and offered to buy us our own building once we get started. All these things have happened in the past few months. We can see that God is with us, for He wants us to train Christians to use stories to bring people closer to Jesus. We now need your help, your prayers, and your financial support so that we can move ahead with power and speed. This is a huge job that will require many to work with us. Please, come join our team. Together, we can change the world.